Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Aftcast Tenerife Afternoons. I'm your host, Tim Dowd. On today's show, we're going to have a little bit of weather, the latest in the COVID saga. We're going to nip over to janetanscombe.com and look at the headlines, and then nip over to the government website. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and wait till the end. I'll show you all the different ways that you can follow us on social media. Enjoy the show. Okay, welcome everybody. You don't know this, but this is the second take because I'd forgot to turn on Data DAS. And I was on the house Wi-Fi and it was on again. So I had my two faulty towers moments before you arrived. That's good. So anyway. Drink lots of water today because I've been out for my walk. Those of you who missed the walk, nip back and have a look at that. I'll link it up here. And I'm going to start doing that every day now. So the little walks, I've been sort of lying to myself. I haven't been going to walks because I've been getting up and going, I'll just turn over for another half an hour. And then I get up and tell Christina, it's too late to go for a walk now. I'll go this afternoon, and then I never do. So she says, you got to do your walks, Tim. You got to do your walks. And then I realised today it's because I don't have anybody to go with. Nobody's waiting downstairs for me to go for the walk. So I thought, well, if I include you guys... And people, I got so much encouragement this morning that it's really going to help me now. And also it helps the channel because I'm showing you little bits of the area that you may not have seen. Also, I've decided that on a few days I'm going to drive somewhere and do a walk somewhere else. So just my walk, nothing fantastic. It's just me walking along a beach. And it'll help me out if you're there. But the software I'm using doesn't allow me to read the comments. Well, to tell you the truth, I can't see them with my sunglasses anyway. So I won't be interacting with you guys too much, but I'll read all the comments later, I promise. So yeah, so that's the way it is today. You see it's nice blue skies behind me. See if I can, let's just do this. That's fine. Okay, so we're auto-focusing on my face. My face! Oh, my face, there. My face. And I've got the exposure just right, I think. If I do auto-exposure, I'm too dark. Actually, I didn't do auto-exposure. And you see how blue the sky really is. Actually, you don't really see how blue the sky really is. Let me do it like this. There you go. Lock that. Okay. So, welcome to the Aftcast Uncut. We've done the intro, so now we're going to do the weather. Enjoy the weather, ladles and jelly spoons. Here we go. Well, there's going to be plenty of weather in the next few days, so they say. And if you're watching on the Uncut version on YouTube, you can see behind me nice blue skies. And it's saying for the next week, it's going to be sunny, 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 cloudy, cloudy, sunny. I think they make it up, actually, as they go along. And in the Atlantic there, well, there's clouds to the west of us and clouds to the north and the south, but we're in a wonderful position with no clouds at the moment. If we look at the Atlantic, you'll see that the depression is above and northwest to us. There's a high right up to near Britain and by us. So I think we've both got nice weather at the moment. Have a look at the isobars there. Yes, lots of high pressure above Northern Ireland, and Scotland. Hopefully you're going to have nice sunny weather, probably pretty cold, but sunny. And that was your weather for today, Tuesday, the 20th of April, 2021. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it was lovely weather this morning. It's probably about 24 degrees in the shade, a lot warmer in the sun. Wispy clouds, a little bit hazy, to say the truth. A little bit hazy, I don't know why. You can't see La Gomera behind me. It's all in shadow in the haze there. So we've done that. Now we're going to go and do COVID, the old COVID. I had a look today, and the figures are coming down, but the trend is going up. So we still don't know what's going to happen there. Let's try it out. COVID-19 update. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in the whole of the Canary Islands, looking at the active cases here, we have 4,194, a little bit less than we had the other day. And if we zoom into Tenerife now, you'll see that we have 2,367 also coming down. And in the 2,367 is 1,200 and a bit in Santa Cruz. That hasn't changed much. 545 in La Laguna, that's come down quite a bit. Arona 117 down. Adeji's actually gone up to 93. Granadilla de Abona down to 65. We still have Los Realejos, I can never say this, Los Realejos at 58 and the rest under 50. So if we look at the trend now, you can see that it's been going up and down like a roller coaster. We were on a downward slope, but it's a slight tick up today at 78.6 over the last 7 days. And that was your COVID for today. But okay, yeah. So it's been okay. I mean, in a decade, you probably won't. You could throw a stone, and you still won't get anybody who's got it. So we're very safe here. We're very safe here. Also, what they've been doing also is strengthening that don't wash your hands, stay away from people, don't walk and smoke, stuff like that. So I think that we've all got it now. We've all got how to sort of keep safe in the pandemic era, and I think that's getting better. The kids are still sort of cuddling and kissing each other, and big families are getting together, and that's the thing that's pushing the pandemic here. It's the people who are either fed up of it or have decided that it doesn't really exist, and then bang, you're done. And a lot of people who've now vaccinated, we can still transmit the disease, so we've still got to be careful. So we can catch it, and we may be asymptomatic, but we can always pass it on. So until everybody's vaccinated, that's we just got to be careful. And we'll see later that we're up to 20% in the Canary Islands of at least one jab, so that's not too bad. Our goal is 70 by September. So we're going to go to Janet, then we're going to go to the government. Janet's only got one headline. I'm only going to really look in depth at one headline on there, so it's pretty short today. And so we'll go to see Janet first, shall we? Let's nip over now to Janet Anscombe's website, janetanscombe.com. And Janet's got one headline here: large rock fall on the TF-82 between Tamaimo and Chio. So Tamaimo and Chio is basically in the, I would say the west, the south northwest coast. So it's basically above Alcalá. If you go straight up the hill from Los Gigantes, you'll get to Tamaimo and Chio. It's the top road basically from Adeji to Santiago de Teide. So if you go the back road, then you go through these two villages. And it says the photo is from the Cabildo, and a large rock caused chaos today when it fell onto the TF-82, or TF-82, between Tamaimo and Chio. The displaced rock closed the road completely, leaving Cabildo road teams working through the afternoon and evening to remove the debris on the carriageway and secure the banking to make the roads safe again for traffic on that stretch. The Cabildo says that the only damage the landslip caused was to a crane which was carrying out clearance work on the slope, causing one worker to sustain, a slight ankle injury. Sorry about that. It's not clear what caused the landslide at this point. I'm thinking the crane might have something to do with it. That's why I'm laughing, actually. So I think if there wasn't a crane clearing stuff, then maybe, I don't know. But I suppose they'll have to investigate it. It could just be a coincidence. A coincidence. I'd like to thank Janet for a wonderful website. She brings a lot of information that we wouldn't normally get. And thank you. So hands up everybody who thinks that the crane had something to do with the landslide. The only thing that was damaged was the crane, which was digging away at the thing. Let me just show you Chris. I can do this remotely now. Hang on. Let me just strip this around. There you go. Zoop. There she is. She's on a bike. Look. She doesn't know we're watching. Oh, she does. She knows we're watching. Bugger off, she's saying. We've got an update of the what do they call it? The advertising standards from YouTube, which is quite good. And it says that you can now use slight profanity. So you can say bugger and bloody, but you can't say the F-bomb or whatever like that. So that's good. So I might actually get away with a couple of things now that I've had to bleep out in the past or delete. Anyway, so government website is looking quite good today. Let's go and have a look at those. Gobierno de Canarias.org. This is the government website, and they're leading today with the headline, Torres applauds the approval of the Council of Ministers tomorrow of the relaxation of aid to companies. What it's actually saying there is that they relaxed the hoops you've got to go through to get the aid. So there's 1.14 million euros in the pot, and it's easier now for companies and small businesses to access the aid. So that's good news. The four major headlines there: Martinez announces 30 million in aid for workers in ERTE in a situation of greater vulnerability. So they're saying this a lot, but I'm yet to meet somebody who says they've got some money. So let's hope it gets into the hands of the people that want it. Health confirms 203 cases of COVID-19 in the past 24 hours. That's more than yesterday. I think we're in the 160 yesterday. But 203 is still lower than the 250 to 300 we were expecting. Canarias demands a greater weight in the design of the state recovery plan. So I've not read this one, but I assume that the state recovery plan is the one for the whole of Spain. And the Canary Islands is demanding a greater weight because I think that we want to recover international travel a lot quicker than most people. And the Canary Islands has almost 20% of its population vaccinated with at least one dose of the vaccine against COVID-19. And that includes me, of course. I actually got my vaccination on Sunday night at 7 p.m. So if we go over to the small headlines there, I'm just going to look at one here. Turismo de Canarias dedicates a new item of 1.7 million to sponsor face-to-face events on the island. This carries on from what we were saying yesterday about the golf, the European tour is being held here, and it looks like the Ministry of Tourism is looking to promote face-to-face sport in the Canary Islands. So the Ministry of Tourism, Industry and Commerce of the Government of the Canary Islands, through the public company Promotor Turismo, the Islas Canarias, will present at the end of the month 2 new calls to sponsor face-to-face in the 8 islands, to which it will allocate 1.7 million euros, of which 1.2 million will be for events promoted by private entities and 500,000 for those organised by public administration and companies. These two calls are in the addition to the one already made at the end of February, valued at 760,000 euros and destined exclusively for private entities. So the total amount that Turismo de Canarias will allocate to the sponsorship of face-to-face events will exceed 2.4 million euros this year. In both cases, the events may have a cultural character, activities linked to theatre, dance, music, plastic and visual arts. I'm not sure whether that's a good translation there. Cinema, audio-visual and literature. Sport, business, scientific or academic, gastronomic and tourist must be held in the second half of the year to meet the objective of improving the tourist competitiveness of the islands and the strategic recovery of the sector. So again, this is what we're talking about, a better quality of offer so that people can go and see something different, just not sun, sea, sand, and sangria. The Canarian tourism sector needs measures that mitigate the negative effects produced by the health crisis and that allow to boost activity and employment, which is achieved by supporting the maintenance and creation of an agenda of activities that attracts the arrival of tourists, explains the Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce and CEO of Promotor Turismo to the Canary Islands, Yaiza Castilla. And that was the government website for today. Yep, so again, we're investing a lot in tourism here to give you a better quality of holiday, and a lot more things are going to be going on. I'm still hoping they're going to finish the Formula One track. That'll be a great boost. I'm not sure where the plans are on that. I'll see if I can find out for tomorrow. But yeah, a lot of things going on. Especially cranes digging into mountains and not causing rock slides. So all I've got to do is to thank you guys. I'm going to do A, B, C, D. Oh, I've done something wrong. Do it again. A, B, C, D. There you go. That works. Are we ready? Yes. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for listening today. If you're listening on the podcast, don't forget to download and favourite it, please. If you're listening on the uncut version in YouTube, that's youtube.com/LWMST. Great to see the skies behind me. Don't forget we have a page on Facebook at LWMST, and we post pictures to Instagram at Living with MS Tenerife. We are on Twitter, but we only post up there. We don't really read it that much, and that's LWMS Tenerife. And don't forget to nip over to timothydowd.com. There you will see how to send me a message, how to sponsor the channel. Not only that, but you can join me Monday, Wednesday, Friday live and see all the old podcasts in case you missed one. It's Tim Dowd for Living with MS in Tenerife signing off. Thank you and see you again. Boom. So that was pretty good. That was pretty cool. I'm getting that down pat, aren't I? I should just really record that once and then just add it in at the end, but I didn't. Talking about adding in at the end, here is something we did this morning. I got home and I thought, it's called Living with MS in Tenerife, and you never see Christina until Wednesdays. So I recorded this at brunch. I'll just put Christina's microphone there. We'll start again. So it's called Living with MS in Tenerife, and this is Living with MS in Tenerife. Just done had my breakfast or brunch. Nice coffee. And who am I living with?
A mess.
A mess, there she is. She's living with a mess in Tenerife.
I'm a mess, I tell you.
You are a mess, aren't you, kid?
Yeah.
But she's a lovely mess, and she's my mess. Oh, what a beautiful thing here. So we're just about to finish brunch, and then I'm going to do my Aftcast. And
First we're gonna call your sister.
oh, first I'm going to call my sister, apparently. So first I'm going to call my sister, and then we're going to do the Aftcast. Then I got to do a manicure for Christina Lee.
And then we tidy part of the wardrobe.
And then we tidy part of the wardrobe. And what? That's it, isn't it?
A bit, yeah. Go shopping, baby.
Oh, yeah. What do you want me to put on the list?
Blueberries.
Blueberries, strawberries, and grapes. And yogurt.
Yogurt.
I could actually put them all in one thing and eat them, couldn't
Yeah.
I? Okay, so this is just a snippet. I don't know even when I'm going to show you this. Probably during the Aftcast. I'll show it you during the Aftcast. So you're actually watching Aftcast Uncut right now. I'll send you back to Tim. Bye. Oh, there you go. Tim sent me back to Tim. That was cool. Okay, so we're going to do the bit where I do the advertising now, and then we'll see you on the next one. So here we go. Are you ready? Am I pointing that way? There we go. Google thinks you might like this one next. Google think you might like this one next. And if you press the little square button, then that'll take you to where you can sponsor the channel. And the little round one is just in case you're not subscribed. It's Tim Dowd for Living with MS in Tenerife, signing off. Bye.